So XRP is currently down roughly 2 to 4%. We have the S&P down roughly to where we said in the last video. Bitcoin is down to where we said in the last video. It's down nearly 7% in the last few days. We have ETH also that tapped into our buy box that we talked about in the last few videos. Even FET that is now bouncing from the exact area that we talked about in the last FET video. Now all of these coins are dumping as we predicted, and I'm going to go through these coins in just a second, but the main reason why I'm able to predict how these coins are going to act in the coming days and weeks is simply because I have an unbiased approach. I don't look at any one of these coins with any emotional or sentimental value. I simply see what's on the charts and what the numbers are showing me. Now, if you want to be getting trades from me and my team every single day, where day in and day out we are predicting the market to a T, then make sure to check out the Discord down below because we are crushing it in there. But let's carry on with the XRP video. So again, we talked about XRP reaching this 0.5 level at 66 cents, which it did exactly. You know, we tapped in slightly above. However, we have now seen a crash right back down. Again, the way I predicted this was simply because this is the next level that we have after breaking through this resistance area. And usually after, you know, an accumulation like this, once we break through, always going to head to the next resistance area. And in this case, it was 66 cents. So once we tapped in, we obviously saw a distribution phase like here, and then we saw the legs continue down. Now, the way we're able to tell that this was a whale manipulation move is because it happened the exact same last week. Here you can see these whales essentially are able to pump the market up, which allows retail investors to get FOMO, which is fear of missing out. They then start buying into the market, which provides liquidity to these whales to then sell off their positions. And you can see they'll usually sell off in these legs where more liquidity is provided to them. And that's exactly what happened here. We saw the first leg, the second leg, and now we're seeing the third leg. Now the entire market is crashing, and the main reason for that is simply because we saw a huge pump last week, and going into the weekend we reached a lot of resistance levels on practically every single crypto, and now we are coming back down to a new area of support to find some more accumulation. So all in all, this is a very healthy move for the entire market. The only sort of bearish and negative news that we have is obviously the war that we have going on. I don't want to go too deep into that because it is very political, and this isn't a political channel. Now that is affecting the S&P. However, the S&P is still reacting within its norm. It's not seeing any sort of, you know, major crash where it's in the 2 to 3 to 4%, where it would cause a lot of havoc in the entire economy and the entire crypto market. It is just coming down to its previous all-time high to test it as a new support level. So everything is still acting normally, even though you see a lot of these coins like API3 down 8%, Jupiter down 5%, it's still very, very normal. Now back to XRP we go. It essentially really needs to hold this level that we have right here at 60 cents or at 59.60 cents. So if we're able to hold this level here, then it can actually start to build up some more accumulation, and it really should hold above this white line that we have here, which was previously used as a resistance multiple times. Now the unfortunate thing for XRP is that it is a really, you know, consolidatory coin where it just simply is going to consolidate until a whale pump and dumps it. We have the SEC appeal date coming up next week on Monday, I believe, so that will also show a lot for XRP. Now that ultimately decides whether XRP will be bullish or bearish for the remainder of the year. However, we can already sort of tell from the charts. I mean, if we go back to when they won their SEC case and any sort of SEC updates that we got, we always just see these pumps, dumps, consolidations. It really is not, you know, anything new for XRP. So if the SEC will not appeal, then we'll probably see a little pump, maybe to 72 cents, and that's being quite optimistic. And then we're probably going to see a dump, and XRP will just carry on as usual, you know, consolidating its way through the years. If the SEC does appeal, then we'll most likely see a dump and then just consolidate down. So either way, I don't think XRP is that good of a coin for the long term. That's probably going to, you know, annoy a lot of people watching this right now, because a lot of the people are involved in obviously the XRP cult, and the XRP community is a really strong community, I won't lie. You know, they are really die-hard fans of XRP, which I think is sort of a stab in their own backs, because XRP is not performing as it should. As a top altcoin, you know, it's one of the largest altcoins and one of the largest cryptos in general, it should not be performing as it is. But unfortunately it is, so we have to act off what it's doing, and overall I think we need to hold this level, but again, everything will be decided by the SEC next week. Now if you need a place to trade XRP, make sure to check it down below. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all tomorrow. Like and subscribe. Goodbye guys. Please do like and subscribe, it will actually help out a lot.